Good morning. Today is November 29th, 2020. We're right in the middle of the election counting process, and look at the article we've got here in the upper right corner of the screen. Pennsylvania Supreme Court tosses GOP lawsuit on absentee ballots and lifts the block on certification of the election in Pennsylvania. That would be really bad news to most people. We'll see what happens. So we're going to go outside this morning and we're going to take some pictures. And I went out earlier, and as I was taking pictures, I started seeing items from previous videos of prophecies that I have posted. Number one, there was a clear sky, fairly clear, except for down by the sunrise. And notice in this picture, right up above that cloud, there is a contrail, an airplane flying way up high, and its exhaust is making condensation in the sky. This is not a chemtrail, it is a contrail, condensation trail. And remember, in my first prophecy video that's over an hour long, I mentioned that months ago I saw the blue sky with a couple contrails, and it reminded me of the prayer I prayed to God to ask him to get rid of all the contrails that were being spewed all over our skies and hurting our earth and hurting our habitat. Also in the sky today, we see the sunrise, the extinguishing of darkness, or the extinguishing of the clouds. That was an item of another previous video. We also see later on a cross made out of flares in the camera flares. We see the color in the clouds disappear fairly quickly, as it did in my previous video about things are going to happen really quick. And gee, we're back to the picture of what I saw this morning on my computer. But let's focus on what those pictures that we just took, the pictures in the sky. All the different images that we saw previously in other videos. The contrails, the light, or the sun extinguishing the darkness. Let me see what else. The cross, the flares, the camera flares and the cross. The colors in the clouds are mostly gone. The fire in the sky we don't see anymore. And I took all these pictures and I brought them in and I showed them to my wife. I'm trying to teach her how to interpret God's word coming from the sky. And I says, what do all these pictures tell you? Especially considering that you know that all of those are portions of previous prophecies. What does today's image in the sky tell you about all that? Because I had already determined what I got for a message. And she just said, everything's coming together? And I say, exactly. That's exactly what I said. Everything is coming together. All the things that God has been showing us recently is all in this mosaic today. Everything is coming together. And I've got a a video that I want to show you that actually is linked to the exact same page I'm showing you right here on the screen. Except this page was taken earlier before I even went outside and took the pictures. And this video that I'm going to show you is after we came in and hours later, and Gateway Pundit had already changed its page somewhat, so it's going to look somewhat different. But let me show you what the video has to say. Alright, here we've got the article up above. Pennsylvania Supreme Court tosses a GOP lawsuit on absentee ballots. That would be bad news for most people, but we'll see by the end of the day. But also, on the same page, right down here, is an article. General Flynn announces new Sidney Powell Kraken case. That's not the one I wanted to watch, but let's watch it. Yeah, that's the right one. And if we scroll down and read the article if you want to, but there's something on this video down here I want you all to hear.
Lieutenant General Michael Flynn and his longtime friend, Lieutenant General Thomas McInerney, and National Intelligence researcher and author, Mary Fanning. Yes, General Flynn joins us tonight, his first interview since his pardon from President Trump. He speaks for 30 minutes directly to the American people on what he sees coming and what we need to do and what has happened. And then General McInerney comes in with breaking news about the Kraken, what it really is. You're going to be shocked. And then we hear from the lady that broke it all, Mary Fanning, with her co-author, Alan Jones. They broke the story in December of 2015. Folks, it's all coming together, and we get this exclusive tonight, right?
What's that? What did he just say?
Alan Jones. They broke the story in December of 2015. Folks, it's all coming together.
Did you hear that? It's all coming together. Is that not confirmation of the message I got from God from the sky today? Folks, God has everything under control. Everything is happening according to His plan. Everything is being revealed. The corruption, the cheating, the corruption in our government, the corruption in our big tech and big corporations, it's all coming together according to plan. President Trump will be our president in 2021. And everything is coming together to expose the corruption, to end the corruption, and to usher in what some people call the golden age, other people call heaven on earth, as Jesus prayed for in what we call the Lord's Prayer. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And that is coming to earth. And for that to come, the corruption has to be cleaned out. And to find the corruption, we have to expose all the people involved. And if Trump just won the election without exposing all this corruption, we wouldn't be able to clean out the corruption. So God has a plan. He is working His plan through President Trump, and it's all coming together.